I don't know, man. That seat getting warm for him, man. Cause man, yeah, I'm like, are you even like teaching defense at all? Because I'm looking at like just angles and different things that people, like just I don't know, just you could tell if a coach is emphasizing defense. And it doesn't seem like he's
Sometimes they be like,
emphasizing.
man, what y'all working on at practice? What y'all working on at practice? What
Hey. We are on. Welcome to Down the Middle. This is AC Martell. I am. Yeah, man. One of these days, I'm going to actually learn how to. How do I turn it? Ladies and gentlemen, that is your host AC Martell learning how to do something new on his computer. So anyway, like I was saying, had a little feedback there. Welcome to Down the Middle with AC Martell. I am AC Martell. Before we start, make sure you go to the YouTube page and get the notifications, and also like us on Facebook. Trying to get more people every single day. Man, let's get into it, man. It's a whole bunch. Before the last time I was here, we had just made the World Series. Am I not mistaken? It was about to be Game 1, and I predicted Astros in 5. And I said that if both teams play their best. Well, we're not playing our best. We didn't play our best, but we found ourselves in a situation where we are down 3-2. But the reason why you win 95 games and you hope for those home field advantages is for these two games at home right here. These are why you play those 100 and odd some games. Way too many games, you ask me, to get these last two games at home. If that makes sense. We got some clips to play, right? Man, look. I can give you all the highlights from Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, man. Game 3 and 4 was the games to me that I was really upset at the whole approach of our lineup, man. It was really bad, man. You know, Bregman was out there looking lost. Brantley was way out of character, swinging at pitches that's way outside the strike zone. They was making all these pitches from the Braves they're not bad pitchers, but they're about average at best. They don't have no real studs out there. But the lineup was making them. They was making them look like something that they're not, like they're world beaters, and they're not. They're not world beaters. They're going to make their mistakes. The thing is, the Astros wasn't capitalizing, man. And to leave 11 men on base in Game 4, that to me, it wasn't the 2-0 shutout in Game 3. That, you know, they came home. It was the fact that we only scored 2 runs in 2 games. That to me, that really that didn't sit well with me. But last night they came through, man. Your boys came through. They came through big time. I mean, you got Maldy out there stroking the back. He done found his strokes from sometime in 2020 because he ain't had his stroke all year, man. But the Astros come back last night, man. 9-5. We got some more clips. Just keep on playing them, man. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. It was a really interesting, like, the way they won, and I think this is the moment when when the Braves went up 4-0. The Astros could have easily just mailed it in at that point. You know, man, our bats ain't been working. We've been really just struggling at the plate. Blah blah blah. You know, they up 4 already. They could have easily mailed it in, but they didn't mail it in. And kudos to them. They fought back. And now that the series has shifted back to Houston, I think we're gonna look back at that moment when we tied that game up at 4-4. It was the moment when Atlanta really lost this series, I believe. I think those moments, man, those are hard to get over, man, emotionally, man. You was up 4-0 in the World Series, man, and you gave that lead up so fast, man. It was ridiculous, man. And the Astros kind of put the foot on the gas, and they ended up winning 9-5, you know, going away. Honestly, it could have been more than that if Alvarez wouldn't have mailed it in that last inning. And that's another thing. You know, man, those youngsters, boy, they'll get you every time. They'll reel you in, man. In the ALCS, man, Alvarez couldn't miss. Now he can't hit. You know, those youngsters, man, you gotta coach them out of their own head, man. You know, you got to tell them, hey, man, like, just approach it just like another game, man. But I'm just glad that they was able to actually, string together because for some reason it just seemed like they was every at bat they was trying to swing for the fence. Every bat they was like home they want home runs. They want home runs. Nah, man, it's like that's not how this team is not built like that. This team is built like a team. This team is built as if we used to call it choo-choo training. Back when we was young, I don't know what they call it, like where you just keep it moving, put traffic on bases, all the time. You bring traffic on bases, slap single here, slap single there, double here, double there. Next thing you know, you got 9 runs, just like that. So all I'm saying is, I think they have gotten their approach back to where, because when you see them hitting opposite fields like that, that's when you know the approach is good. The approach is good. That mean they're going with the pitch, and that was Greinke right there. By the way, might be the last time you ever see a pinch hit from a pitcher, because due to the collective bargaining agreement coming up this next offseason, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be done with the pitchers hitting, because nobody wants to come to the park to see a pitcher hit. Nobody. I never come to the park and be like, man, I want to see what this pitcher's going to do at the plate. No, man. And to me, it's a true advantage for the National League when the American leagues have to come to their park. It's a definite advantage, because you are taking a bat out of the lineup because it's a whole different set of rules over there. It's a whole different set. I didn't like it when the Astros was in the National League, and I don't like it now that they're in the American League. It's just a dumb thing. Pitchers shouldn't hit. Nobody wants to see pitchers hit. And if you're going to do it in one league, it don't make no sense that you're going to, I've never seen a sport that has, everybody follows the same rules, except for this one side. We got this one different rule over here that changes everything. It changes your strategy. Dusty did something the other day. He put Greinke at number 8. Which, that's an old school move. Tony La Russa used to do that too back with the St. Louis Cardinals. He used to do that a lot. Man, if you're looking at these highlights, you can see like the strokes. You can cut it out now. You can cut it off. Yeah, but like if you see those highlights, you look at those highlights, man, you can tell that these guys is actually like they approach change, man. Like y'all don't need these pitchers for the Braves are not overpowering. They are not you don't have any Max Scherzers out there, nothing like that. I mean, I'm not trying to say that they're bad, but all I'm saying is, you know what? Let's ask Yuli. Yuli, what do you think? Do you think that the Braves are getting very lucky this series? What do you say, Yuli? Yuli says yes. Yuli says yes. Yuli says, Yuli, are the Astros going to win the next game? Yuli says he'll think about it. Let's try that again. Yuli, will the Astros win Game 6? Yuli says yes. Yuli, will the Astros win the World Series? Yuli says yes. You said you heard it here from Yuli Gurriel. The bobblehead Yuli Gurriel said that the Astros will win the World Series. By the way, you sport my hat. You know what I'm saying? Got this from the ballpark the other day. We went to the watch party. It was pretty cool, man. Like, y'all ever been out to one of those watch parties, man? Y'all ever get a chance to do that? Hopefully they'll be back in the playoffs next year. Check those out, man. Those are really fun events, man. They got live music outside, bouncy houses for the kids, food trucks out there. Well, they had food truck. They lied on the fly. They said they had food trucks out there, but all we saw was food truck. But it was like some hot dog nachos. I mean, not hot dog nachos. I'm saying fajita hot dogs. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good. Anyway, on to the next. What's we talking about? What's coming up? NFL? What we talking about, man? Some Von Miller, man. What happened? Oh, breaking news. Yes, we have some breaking news coming out of the NFL today. Von Miller has been traded to the Los Angeles Rams. Oh, my goodness. Now, people are like, oh, Von Miller, he's 32 years old. Hey, man, hey, put some respect on that man's name. That is a former Defensive Player of the Year and former Super Bowl MVP. So get off the gas, homies. Yeah, he was hurt last year, but man, and I was saying this the same thing when JJ went to the Cardinals, like the fact that he had what's his name on the other side? I always forget that guy's name, man. The other DN he got hurt for a while too. Anyway, but being a piece and not just being the only piece, Chubb to me, Bradley Chubb, I think his last name. He to me he has not performed up to what I believe he should, being where he got drafted. I'm gonna say it like that. Von Miller is gonna have Aaron Donald to clear massive holes in front of him. So I mean, he is gonna live. He is gonna live, man, because they're gonna have to double. Who are you gonna double team? Who you gonna double team? You gonna double team Donald that's in the middle of the line, or you gonna double team? Or you gonna double team Miller and let Donald go 1-on-1? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can't double them both, because then if you double them both, that's you in trouble. You in trouble. Oh, by the way, in the secondary, you got this man named Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, yeah. So you got a stud at each level of the defense. Oh, by the way, you got Matthew Stafford throwing the ball on the other side of the ball. We saw it firsthand as Texans fans this weekend. I think the final, it was at one point in time there was 478 yards to 78. It's something like that. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Chandler Jones. Yeah, thank you, Swisher. Appreciate that, man. Yes, I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, appreciate that. Chandler Jones, Swisher. Hey, with Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt, with that team, you didn't really hear a lot about J.J. Watt, but he was doing what he could do, because he was a piece of the puzzle. Now, he out for the season. But that's what I feel like the same way about the Von Miller and Aaron Donald situation is. He's just going to add to what's already a really, really good defense, and which is a Vic Fangio defense too. So he already was coming from Vic Fangio's defense, and he going to another Vic Fangio's defense. So he's going to be able to play this week. This week, he's going to be able to play. Man, the Rams going to be tough. To me, that move put the Rams as probably the favorites in the NFC at that point. Who going to score on them? Who going to score on the Rams? Seriously. I would like to know that. Seriously. Death. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Swisher. That is depth, man. They already deep. And then you add a Von Miller to your defense, man, they're going to be out there running so many stunts and listen. I'm telling y'all right now, the Rams will be in the NFC Championship, and they probably be playing at home. So I'm going to give them, and the Super Bowl's at their house. That'd be 2 years in a row. That'd be crazy. Tom Brady and them will not beat the Rams. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They can beat Arizona, but they won't beat the Rams. They will not beat the Rams. Not with that pass rush. The one thing that's Superman's kryptonite, which is Tom Brady, is pass rush right up the middle. Pass rush right up the middle. If you get pressure up the middle with Tom Brady, guess what? You got Aaron Donald coming up, crashing that pocket. And if he step back out that pocket, guess who waiting? Mr. Miller, right there, waiting on, man. So that to me, man, that's a boss move, man. That's a boss move, man. Hurst, Arizona. Arizona already had a good offense, though. They had a good offense already. They didn't need it. Yeah, I guess it's the same concept on offense, though. You got that depth, and he was effective, but I mean. Fourth quarter meals. Hold on, man. That fourth quarter meals, though, man, when they took everybody off the field. Man, boy. Damn. Appreciate that, Mark. That's Mark. That's Marcus, huh? Yeah. Appreciate that, Marcus. Oh, Lord. Here we go. All right, Daniel. All right, man. Y'all out here. Hey, we can talk about the Cowboys. I'm a fair person on this show. That's why we call it down the middle, because we right down the middle. We're gonna keep it to you down the middle. The Cowboys are a really good team. They are a really good team. They have a very their pass defense is not that good, but they are very opportunistic when it comes to turnovers. And I remember the New Orleans Saints, the year they won the Super Bowl, their defense reminds me of the New Orleans Saints defense that year, where they was ranked pretty low, like in the bottom half of the league as far as overall defense, but they had a lot of turnovers, and turnovers change games, man. It's plain and simple, man. That's the bottom line when in football. Most coaches will tell you, win the turnover battle and you usually win the game, the coach speak. But yeah, the Cowboys, I don't hate the Cowboys. I really don't. I just hate the belligerent fans from the last 20 years or so that think they're going to the Super Bowl every year. And, like, they know they're not. You know your team's not. This year, you have a legitimate chance to actually go to the Super Bowl. I don't think it's going to happen. I think there's a couple teams that's a little bit better than the Cowboys that they have to face in their own conference. I mean, you got the Green Bays of the world, that bad man Aaron Rodgers. You have, you still got. Can they get past Arizona? Who else? You go the Rams. The Rams. You got the Rams. Oh, let's not forget the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Tampa Bay. So that's 4 teams to me that could possibly get in the way of course, they would only have to play 2 of them, but are they going to get home field advantage? I mean, they'll get home field advantage in the first round, the wild card weekend for sure, if they're not the number 1 seed. But if they're not the number 1 seed, then they only get that 1 home game because you got other teams that they have to play. Cowboys have a pretty cupcake schedule, man. So they to me, they got a decent chance to make the Super Bowl, but I don't think they are though. I just think it's too many other teams. There's too many narratives out there. Me personally, I think Aaron Rodgers is on a F the world mission this year. Like, I think he's really out to prove something, and then drop the mic and leave Green Bay, and then he'll be in Pittsburgh next year after Roethlisberger retires. Boom, hot take there. Hot take. You heard that here first. Yes, I am telling y'all right now. What's today? November 1st, 2021. I am telling you right now, when Aaron Rodgers wins the Super Bowl, I'm not picking him to win the Super Bowl yet. I can't go because injury. It's the middle of the year. But if and when he wins the Super Bowl, he's gonna leave Green Bay on a high note. They're gonna paint his name in the streets. They're gonna name streets after him in Wisconsin, and then he's gonna drop the mic, and then he's gonna go to another historic franchise, and then win a Super Bowl for them, and then he's gonna just leave, and then he's gonna go host Jeopardy or something. Aaron Rodgers, ladies and gentlemen, the new host of Jeopardy 2023. Oh man, this weekend has been really bad though, man. You got that the video with Jameis Winston? That was sad, man. Man, I really was pulling for him, man, honestly. And the reason why I was pulling for him is because he really turned it around, man. And I was, and you pull for people that do it the right way. He was like, you know what? He humbled himself. He took a backup job behind Breeze, learned how to be a quarterback under one of the best ever. And then you just get a freak accident like this, man. That's just horrible, man. Knees are not meant to bend that way, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you might want to turn your eyes if you don't want to see the replay, man. It's pretty graphic, man. But I'm a man of the people, and I got to bring it to you, man. This one I knew it was his ACL when he went down right here. I was like, ah. Well, when you see that replay, knees are not supposed to do that. Yeah, knees ain't supposed to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. That's rough, man. I really feel bad for him, man, because like he's really, he's matured over the years, and he just, he was doing, he was a little bit of check down Charlie this year, but he wasn't turning the ball over, and that's just been his main thing is learning not how to turn the ball over, when to take chances, when not to take chances. He had a great coach under there, man. So hope for the best for him, man. I really do, man. Let's go down week 9s, man. Week 9 matchups. Oh, tonight the Chiefs and the Giants. Who y'all got on there? I got, man, Derrick Henry, man. Derrick Henry, man. He broke his foot. So Jameis Winston out for the season. Derrick Henry possibly out for the season. He may come back. They got that you can come back now. He may come back for the playoffs or something. But a broken foot, you know what I'm saying? Do you really want a running back coming back off a broken foot injury like that quick? I don't know. He was definitely MVP bound. Yes, he was definitely. He was on his way. I think that he was gonna break the all-time record. He was on that type pace. The Eric Dickerson record. It's like 2,200, I think, something like that. Yeah. It was. He was close. Him and Peterson been the two people in my lifetime. And Chris Johnson. Boy, I forgot about CJ. Hey, CJ 2K, boy. Hey, man. Hey, I hate the Titans, man, but hey, the Chiefs better do something tonight. They'll do something tonight, man. They could possibly hey, man. Cause they got to play like Green Bay pretty soon, and I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in, Alman. For real, that's my old shipmate, man. We was on the Enterprise together back in Virginia, boy. We had some times, man. We had some times, and on that Enterprise, man. Boy. Anyway, good times, bad times, they were just times. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I would not take those experiences back. I would not take those back for the world, man. I met like a lot of great people when I was in the military. I really did. Anyway, let's get on. Yeah, if the Chiefs, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Giants tonight. I said at the beginning I was gonna pick the Chiefs because they're at home, but you know what? Saquon not gonna be there though. No, I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta go with the Chiefs, man. I gotta go with the Chiefs because the Giants are like that team that can beat people. They not a bad team. They just kind of like they be having like bad luck here and there. Like Saquon messed up his ankle after the play. Just walking by and stepped on somebody's foot. Like it was after the play. When he had nothing to do with the play. That's boy, like they got a really bad luck, but I got family from New York, so I like rooting against them anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Chiefs. So anyway, week 9, I'm gonna go ahead and go through these Jets Coast. Okay, come on. Mark White though for the did y'all see Mike White for the Jets? Mike White? Who? Mike White? Man, hold on. Mike White, very first start in the NFL, but backing up the number 2 overall pick in Zach Wilson, comes in his very first start in the NFL. Rookie throws for 405 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and the boy had also he had a receiving touchdown. Have a day, young man. Have a day. That's all I'm saying, Mike White. Anyway, what we got? We got anything for the NFL?
Let's see. We got
Baylor Bears. Oh yeah, they beat UT this weekend, man. I'm not really a UT fan. I'm more of a U of H fan. But I pulled for. I was a UT fan when Vince Young was there. I've always pulled for all Texas teams. Period. I like when. I like when all my Texas teams win. Like sports, like colleges and stuff, it gives more exposure to the athletes that come out of this state. So I love it. I absolutely love it. And they doing something, man. Baylor doing something. Like they rebuilt that program. So this was a crazy ending right here. This is actually a U of H game. I don't know why I put that in there. I put that in there for the post of the week, but it's all right. It's cool. No, it's cool. We can look at it. Check this out, y'all. Y'all see the time on the clock, right? 30 seconds. And if you really heard the commentator said this kick returner, he's had 8 kickoff returns in his career. He said he dares people to kick to him. This was a walk-off 100-yard kickoff return to knock off the undefeated SMU Tigers. Go U of H, man. U of H, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember, Daniel. I remember you was into that college football, man. I remember that, man. We sit up and talk about that all the time, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, Gary Patterson is out at TCU as well. And he's been, man. I think he might have been there since I've been a kid, man. I can't remember. I don't ever remember it being another coach at TCU other than Gary Patterson, which was mind blowing to me. I thought he had like stock in that university or something, man. It's like, you know, I guess, you know, everybody's going after these young coaches now, these young proteges and stuff. So that's where we're swinging to, and it seems like a lot of these older coaches are getting, you know, it's their time to leave, man. You know, it's gonna be crazy when Nick Saban leave Alabama. That's gonna be, you know, they're going to go into a sinkhole after that, man. It ain't going to be the same. It's just like when Bobby Bowden left Florida State. When Bobby Bowden left Florida State, it was bad for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? Then Jimbo came along and saved that program for a while. Now he gone. You see what happened back to that program. It's back to whatever, you know. Yeah, so, and we haven't recovered as far as Texas, UT. UT hasn't recovered since Mac Brown left. You know, I think Sarkisian actually got them into going in the right direction. A&M, man, A&M disappoints me every year, man. O'Brien will take over. If O'Brien takes over the Alabama program, dog, they will have that boy. They will run him out of town after that first time that he goes for it on 4th and 19 on his own 27-yard line in the first quarter. Yeah, that's about how long. I like him in Texas. Just needs to finish games. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I think their team is they're fairly young. They don't have that many seniors on there. Robinson is what, a sophomore, something like that. So they got something to build around. And Sarkisian, I tell you, he's a really good recruiter, man. Yeah, Nick Saban loved him, so that speaks a lot. Nick Saban don't really express that much feelings for people like this. So I think eventually, you know, they had their ups and downs this year. You know, they should have beat Oklahoma though. That was one of them, like, okay, man, you know, that's a growing pain, but boy, they need to learn how to take that energy they have in the first half and use it in finish games in the second half. You're right, Daniel, for real. I done went way out talking, but we all in the college now, man. I ain't even planning on talking about college today, but we talk about some college, man. I can get down, man. I can get down with some college. We can talk about Coastal Carolina in this mug if you want to, D. You know what I'm saying? Give the people what they want and down the middle. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Y'all see me with my World Series hat today. This is good luck, y'all. This is good luck, man. I'm still worried about my Astros, but I think they can pull it off, man. Baseball is so stressful, man. Playoffs, but watching playoff baseball is bad for blood pressure, man. It is really bad for blood pressure, man. I'm serious, man. I be at the edge of my seat, man, just like every pitch, man. I'm like somebody like on some drugs. I'm like, man, please, this one, please, can I get a home run, please, like just give me one hit. Come on, Astros, give me one. It's stressful, man. Like you be like, it's like when they won in 2017, I feel like I won because I was there for every pitch. Every ground ball, you know what I'm saying, every ups, every downs, man. And I felt like I won it. I felt like that was my championship too, you know, and it was something that I've been wanting ever since a kid. I done watched them fail, and I really Let me tell y'all something. I might not have said I hate them at the Atlanta Braves, dog. Like that's a child. That's deep in my soul hate. I have a genuine hate for the Atlanta Braves organization on how they used to do us back in the '90s. I used to hate them, man. Like every year we match up with them every year in the playoffs, first round. They take out. They before you know it, it's 0-2. We out to we out the playoffs, man. Oh man, it would be nice to beat that organization. I'm just gonna be honest. Like the Dodgers was one of the organizations I hated when I grew up as well because we was in the same division with them. So I really felt the good, that when we beat them. Baseball is super difficult. It's crazy to say, but you gotta let it play out. Yeah, you gotta let it play out, man. It's it baseball tests it tests your wherewithal and your nerves, man. You have to like, okay, man, this not the end of the world. They score runs against us. We just have to do our part. As long as our team does what they're supposed to do, we are going to win this series. That's how I look at it. If the games that we lost in Atlanta was not right, Malcolm. We used to play them every year, man. It seemed like we matched up with them every year. Even when we won like 101 games or something like that, we still matched up with the Braves. We still matched up with them, man. Oh, golly, I can't stand that organization. Make my skin crawl, man. I'm telling you, man, for real. Dog. So, yeah, man, like, when it comes to, like, those, like, the Dodgers, like, we was in that same division with them for back in the 80s. And those was some epic battles as well, man, But in the 90s with the Bagwells and the Biggio, the Killer Bees and the Bell Bagwell and Biggio days and Bregman and all that, man, we used to always come up short against the Braves, man. Every year, man. Every year, man. Like, the dude who ran that kickoff back, his name is Marcus Jones. I was like, did you suit up for U of H? I think my producer, one of my producers, suited up for U of H. His name is Marcus Jones as well. So kudos, man. If you suited up for U of H and ran that, be like, hold on, I got this, man. Hold on, let me go down there and run this kickoff back real quick.
What you doing with the New England and Atlanta Post? What you got with that?
The who? That's gonna be the last thing. Yeah, that's gonna be the last thing. Oh, but you know what? You know what I'm saying? So we talk. You can put that up there real quick. I just want to remind the Braves fans about this and the Atlanta fans that this. Let me put that out. I'm gonna go and put this out there. Y'all city is known for blowing leads. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it in the universe. It's out there now, y'all. 28-3. Remember that? Y'all also gonna remember 3-1. Y'all also gonna remember 3-1. Come Wednesday night around midnight when we holding up that trophy. So there, I put it out there to all you ATL fans, especially you, Dayon Christian, Mr. Troll of Man Up. Oh, I like every team that does against Houston. This guy here, man, he's like the ultimate troll, man. I leave him in there though because he's funny. You know what I mean? Yeah. Say no, man. Yeah, man. I lost a bunch of money on that game, man. I really did. That was the only time I ever betted against Tom Brady. Only time I've ever betted against him. I was like, you know what? I think Atlanta gonna win it. And then I put a halftime bet down when they was up 28-3. It was just like I was just trying to hedge it. And man, I lost all that money, though. I lost all that money, man. I was like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, at the same time I'm enjoying greatness, but then you sitting back and just watching, as each score goes by, you watching that number dwindle. You watching that number dwindle, man. Anyway, let's talk about a little NBA, man. NBA. Yes, sir. Mondays at 6 p.m. down the middle with AC Martell. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all don't forget, 6 p.m. every Monday, man. We're going to be switching to the NBA now for a little bit. Oh, you know what? Before I stop talking about the NFL, I just wanted to give out my top 10 power rankings for the week. And I'm going to start at 10. Number 10, I got the Saints. Even though they lost their quarterback, looks like he's all right. Then I got number 9, Baltimore. Number 8, I got the Las Vegas Raiders. Number 7, I got the Tennessee Titans. Number 6, I have the Buffalo Bills. Number 5, I have the Dallas Cowboys. Number 4, Tampa Bay. Number 3, Arizona. Number 2, Los Angeles. And number 1, Green Bay Packers. To be the best, you have to beat the best. They're the only person that took down Arizona this year. And the score was 24-21, man, but no. Oh, no. It wasn't even that close. It really wasn't. Even though it came down to like that last play at the end of the game where AJ Green decided to retire in the middle of his route. It shouldn't even really came down to that, honestly, man, because Green Bay was beating them up all night, man. They was getting to Murray all night. So that's it for the NFL this week. Let's go on over to the NBA, man. And let's talk about Jalen Green. You know what? Let's talk about the elephant in the room, y'all. In my group, Band Up H-Town Sports Talks, one of the best groups on Facebook, in Facebook, whatever you call it, around Facebook, however you call it. It's a debate going on about who we should have picked Mobley over Green. Fire up them highlights, man. So Mobley's a good player. And so is Green. But here's the deal. I can't ever see Mobley winning an MVP. I can't ever see that happen. Now, I think his ceiling is more of a 20-10 a night guy, something like that. You know, blocks, you know, he's going to be a defensive presence, of course. You know, he's tall. So he's a rim presence. Absolutely. Jalen Green is electric. Let's go ahead and put that out there. He is electric. He's figuring it out right now. He's gonna have to get in the weight room, you know. He is. I mean, this dude is dynamite, man. Seriously. I mean, it's like every other day you got somebody, and I'm talking to you, Gerard. Yeah, I'm talking directly to Gerard Bible. Always posting them Mobley stats. That boy dying. He gonna go. He gonna ride and die with Mobley, man. He like that's his dude, man. But honestly, man, like I think the Rockets made the right pick by picking Green, man. The dude he hasn't, you know, once he figures it out and you know he gets some more strength on him, because he's figured out now how strong NBA players really are right now. He's going to the hole and he's getting bumped off his mark sometimes, so he's gonna, you know, he got to put on some weight. He kind of reminds me when T-Mac first came in the league with Toronto. He was like super thin. And then when he went to Orlando, all of a sudden T-Mac, you know, them shoulders got big all of a sudden. You're like, damn, what T-Mac on? That boy's shoulders just wide in the mud now all of a sudden. That's all. He gonna have some. I still think he's gonna be in the running for Rookie of the Year. And I don't understand the issue of people saying it's one or the other. We couldn't have both, so we had to pick one. And neither one of them, to me, would be a mistake. But for what the Rockets have already in place, they already have Christian Woods right there. They already got Sagun, and then they picked up Sagun, who to me is a dark horse.
They small though.
No, you talking about the team?
Woods and Sagun, they not big. They not.
And I mean, Mobley's not like a physical presence either. You know, he's tall.
Yeah, he's
tall with long arms.
Yeah, he's a center.
He's big. He's big as far as tall, but he's not big.
But he's
not intimidating.
I mean, because he got to grow too.
Yeah,
but he's a center.
I get it.
Yeah.
But I feel like defensively, you can find that. You can find that defensively.
See,
like, and they're not even interested in that portion of their game right now. They want. First of all, let's back up.
All right.
Let's back up real quick. Let's rewind. Coach Silas don't teach defense, so like, why would he pick? Would he pick a center that plays defense if he don't teach it? You know,
I can't believe that, but it looks like it sometimes. But I just can't believe that he not teaching defense.
They don't play defense, man. Like I've watched caught all 5 games or something like that. I've caught most of the games. Man, their defense is horrible, man. It's like it's not even fundamentally sound. Like they're not even moving their feet.
It's just gonna take a while because they gotta be teaching defense. You can't coach a team and not teach defense.
Yuli?
It's just not happening right now.
Yuli is Coach Silas over there teaching defense? Man.
Hey,
nah.
I just can't believe
Yuli say no, man.
I cannot believe he not, dog.
Yuli disagrees.
It just not working out right now. But how you go coach a team and don't coach defense at practice?
You know, and he doing it. I don't know. But here's my thing.
All right.
Here's my thing. And, you know, it's like his reputation, you know, is offense. His star baby is Luka. Luka don't play no doggone defense. Luka plays like less than 0 defense if that's possible.
Yeah,
he does not play defense. He is the white James Harden of when he first came to the Rockets.
And that's on Luka at this point.
Oh yeah, that's on Luka, man.
That's on Luka.
Man, some people got them heavy feet, man. You know what I'm saying? They got that heavy feet, man.
But back to my last little point on, I'm not either way on either one of them. I think both of them good. But my argument for the Mobley side, for his argument is, I think it's harder to find what Mobley can be before you can find what Jalen can be.
I don't know, man.
I mean, the odds are bigger because
you can't somebody that size.
That size.
Yeah,
that's the only edge you get Mobley. Like you can't find Embiid, but you can find what's the dude from Phoenix?
Aiden.
No, not Aiden. The guard.
Oh, Booker.
You got Booker. You got Tatum. You know what I'm saying? It's like he looking like he can be like that, but is that gonna get you over the hump?
I think he's gonna be a little bit more than that, man.
I mean, cause them boys good.
No, they good. Yeah, they good.
You know what I'm saying?
I just, I look at those two as more of jump shooting.
You see Tatum dropping 30s right now.
But
they dropping 30s.
But that boy do not pass the ball at all.
Yeah.
Tatum nor Booker. Booker, when they put him in the point guard in the finals, he looked lost, man. He like, man, what? He's not supposed to pass the ball? I'm not used to that, man. I'm used to receiving the pass, you know? So, yeah, you know, teachers on. I think, see, the Rockets have a plan. And I can go, and that's the difference between them and the Texans to me. They're playing, they plan on getting that number 1 pick again. I mean, trying to be in that top 3 pick again next year.
And that's all right there.
And then they're going to get that.
Then you get your center.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? See, and then you slide Wood over to his natural position, and then you bring Sagoon off the bench. You got a big man coming off the bench. Now you got a big man starting. That's the plan. That's the plan because you got your guards in place. We know we small. And for Tito, and I'll tell you like this. Silas is gonna be the Bo Porter. You remember Bo Porter before AJ Hinch?
He gonna be the coach, the transition coach.
Yes, he's not gonna be the coach that takes us there, but he'll be that transition coach. Who was the coach of the Rockets that year before Rudy came on? Don Chaney. He Don Chaney. Yeah, he Don Chaney. You know what I'm saying? Even though Don Chaney did get them boys to the finals though, but he Coach Finch or something. You know what I mean? Bill Finch. I'm just saying like he's not gonna be the coach to be there when they reach what their potential is gonna be.
Yeah.
I just don't want him to be teaching bad habits. You know,
we got a comment live from Facebook jail from Darren Godfrey. He say,
that boy in jail, man.
Jalen is going to be special. Just give him some time. Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely, man.
I agree with that.
You can see that he is electric, man. And he got something, and he's more polished than a lot of people, a lot of kids his age. The dude's only 19, man. He only 19. We got to remember this. He's still a kid, man.
Yes.
He ain't even got to his grown up, man. He ain't got to he's still looking for his man voice. He ain't even got his man voice yet. He got his little boy voice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. Hey, that's what I said. You can make an argument for both. I think it's more defenders of Jalen. I'm just gonna be like, okay, let me.
But I like both.
Yeah.
I didn't mind. Like I said, I was right down the middle with AC Martell, shameless plug.
Down the middle.
I was right down the middle.
Yeah.
I was like, I would be fine with either one. It wasn't even one I wanted more than the other. But once he's here, I'm gonna be pulling for the person that my team picked because I don't want my team to fail. I don't want my team to have a wasted pick. You know, it's like that. His type of talent is different. He got the potential. See, like Booker. You know, Booker's a shooter. Tatum, and you know they're scores, but Jalen. First of all, man, like Green, he's a point guard at 6'6". You know, I mean, I'm sorry, he's not 6'6". He like 6'5", 6'4".
He not a point.
He not a point. Nah.
Not what you need.
Well, he can run point at 6. At 6. He can run point.
He can handle the rock.
He's tall, right?
Yeah.
And see, I would my comparison to him would be more of like a T-Mac type of player, where he's just gonna be a prolific scorer, but at the same time, T-Mac was an excellent passer.
And an underrated defender too.
Yes. And Green can play some defense. I've seen him. I watched him in the D-League last year.
He's just too light.
He's just too light. He's just too light right now, man. He was
trying to hold Luka. Luka was just
Yeah, Luka just put that Derriere on him. But he went Charles Barkley on that ball real quick, man. Just backed it on down, man. Like, man.
That boy was big boy. He was trying though. He was trying.
Yes, Latoya Sam. Absolutely. If the Astros win Game 6 at home, look out. Yes, that's bottom line. If it gets to Game 7, I got the Astros winning in a blowout in Game 7. Honestly. So the Game 6 is gonna be the clench your butt game. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be sitting there with your butt clenched. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all know that term. T-Mac with the man. Yes, T-Mac, man. I always remember that, man. You know what I'm saying? I always remember that T-Mac. I think it was 12 points in 12 seconds or something that.
Yeah.
Versus the Spurs, man. That was one of my. I think y'all was over at the crib when we was watching that. I think we was with Reggie.
Probably so, man.
Yeah, man. Anyway, good times, man. Anyway, yeah, that Game 6, man. That Game 6. If we win Game 6, man, Game 7 is gonna be a blowout, man. It's not a big deal. What we got left over there?
Be time for the man up post of the week.
Man up post of the week, man. We rolling through this one post of the week. What we got here? Yep, that's about right. That's how I was feeling on. Well, that's how I've been feeling since Deshaun Watson said he was gonna lead the team. Sell the team, man. Sell it. And that's by me, actually. That post is by me. Not to pat myself on the back, but that post is by me. And that is the Man Up H-Town Sports Talk group photo. That is. What we got next?
I think that's it. Unless you got some you gotta kick rocks. Who gonna kick rocks?
Oh, you know what? Yes, first of all, Atlanta Braves fans, which I want the strike call 7 feet outside the strike zones. Y'all can what? Kick rocks. Y'all can kick rocks, man. And anybody that supports the Atlanta Braves organization after 1995 or so, y'all what? Y'all can do what? Kick rocks.
That was hard because you know what, man? They kind of nice fans. They don't be mad at us. They just want to win. They nice.
They are nice, man. They good people. They just like Seattle fans, man. Seattle fans are nice. Seattle fans are so nice, man.
Yeah.
But y'all got to kick rocks in this situation. No. In this situation, y'all got to kick them rocks. Kick them rocks. You know what I'm talking about? Shoot.
Yeah, man.
Man, if I was like, if I had 2 beers in my hand, I'd do I'd do the Stone Cold with the Y'all remember that, man. That's an old school reference, man. I'm having fun today, man. Anybody else we need to kick rocks? I think I had one more person that need to kick rocks. You know what? I can't remember, man. I cannot remember. Yep.
All right.
I think that's it. I think that's it. One more kick rocks to go. Nope, no more kick rocks. You know, anybody that's against my boy Jalen Green, y'all need to what? Y'all need to kick rocks, man. Kick rocks. For real. And the Atlanta Braves finally, man, your whole organization, man, and I hope that, somehow, some way that y'all won't go out partying tonight. And party hard, enjoy the city, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got clubs, go to the clubs and everything, all y'all. All right? That's my suggestion to the Atlanta Braves players. Y'all need to go party tonight. Julie, was it a good show today? You just say it was a good show, man.
Just for the play some music.
It's my new best friend, man, y'all. Julie Gurriel, the dog, man. The bobblehead dog. Anyway, y'all, let's get out of here, man. I love you guys, man. Appreciate all you guys for chiming in today, man. Keep it up, man. It makes the show so much easier when y'all do that, man, for real. And if y'all ever want to call in, the number's up there. Y'all can always call in and have your voice on the air. And, we can do a segment. Actually, before I get out of here, I forgot, man. Fred called me the other day. Brandon Smith. And he said they got a chat group. He's like, they be doing fantasy football in there and stuff. So he wanted to come on to the show and do a fantasy football segment. I told him to come on today, actually. And I told him to send me his lineup, but you never chimed in, Fred. You never called me back. You got to call. You could have called in today, right now. You could have called in. And we could talk about it. But you got to send me the lineup, man. Let me know your lineup first, man. Anyway, let me get out of here, man. We have been on this mother for 53 minutes today, man. Hey, all right, man. Yes, sir. So tune in next week. I was gonna give y'all my NBA rankings, but I ain't gonna do that. Tune in next week to Down the Middle with AC Martell, when I will give y'all my first NBA rankings of the year, and we'll do the college playoffs because they coming out college playoffs. All right, Down the Middle, AC Martell. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Down the Middle with AC Martell. For more original sports content, remember, go like and subscribe our Facebook and YouTube pages, okay? And remember, I am not a broadcaster. I am not a journalist. I'm just a fan with a mic.